Hi guys! It's been a while since I made a video, and since I've been patching up my hockey gloves, I thought I'd document the process. Before we get started, I'll show you the end result. I basically glue a leather patch on my gloves. The important thing to note is how strong and malleable the glue is. As you can see, I've patched up the palm and the thumb. So after roughly 50 skates, here's how they look. Basically the same. The glue is held up very nice and the patch looks pristine. The glue that I use is great for all weather, even -20 on the outdoor rink. You can even wash the glue and it'll hold up fine. These gloves have been through 3 or 4 wash cycles in my machine and there's no sign of the glue coming apart. So let's get started. Here are the list of tools and materials you'll need. First off is a patch. I'm cutting patches off these leather work gloves. I grabbed a pair from Home Depot for roughly $3 Canadian, and there's probably enough material here for years. Well, of course you'll need some glue. I'm using this product called E6000. You can basically get this anywhere. This tube cost me $10 and there's a ton of glue here, probably more than you'll ever need. The next set of items aren't required, but I've found that it really helps get the patch tight against the gloves. A plastic cutting board and a clamp. You're probably wondering why the cutting board. It's because I create some panels that I use to squeeze the patch to the gloves. Of course, you don't need a cutting board, but you do need something made from polypropylene, which many plastics are made from. The glue that I use, E6000, does not bond to polypropylene, so it makes the whole process a lot cleaner. I bought the cutting board for $7 at Canadian Tire. The cutting board is relatively thin, very rigid, and will keep its shape under the clamping force. Let's install the patch. If you do have pieces of backing, in my case, I'm using those cut pieces from the cutting board. Insert those into the glove first. Now let's prepare the patch. When you do cut the patch, be sure to remove all the angled corners. It's best to round off all the edges. Angled corners are easier to peel off and we don't want that. When you start gluing the patch, be sure to cover as much surface area as you can. We don't want to leave any area dry. It's better to use more glue than to not have enough. Now let's apply the patch to the glove. Be sure to apply ample pressure to get the patch really stuck onto the glove. Now what I like to do to ensure the patch doesn't peel is to coat the edges with more glue. I find this really helps keep the edges down and I recommend you do this also. After all the glue has been applied, I want to make sure the bond is tight. I'll do this by using the pieces of cutting board to clamp the patch to the glove. Don't worry about the glue sticking to the cutting board. This is one of those few things the glue won't adhere to. So after 3 hours, here's the glove. At this point, the surface of the glue has mostly dried, but to make sure it fully sets in 24 hours, I'm going to remove the cutting board pieces and clamp. Be sure to slowly peel off the cutting board because some glue may have formed to its surface. Now put it aside for another 21 hours and check back on it then. And now after a total of 24 hours of drying time, You can see the patch is firmly secured to the glove. Since the patch is new, it will take some time to break in, and in my experience, it takes roughly a game or two. Well, that is everything. If you have any questions, please post them below. Once again, guys, thanks for watching.